All right, so I just got home. You won't see me on video today, especially because I've had a hat on my head all morning and I haven't made it to the shower yet. But just got back from the beach and I want to show you some of the awesome beach stones that I got today. I try to look for things that are stones that are very smooth and have an interesting shape that will maybe lend itself nicely to a design. One of the most important things is that they're very smooth. Now, some of these are smoother than others. This one's really nice. That one's not too bad. This one's a little bit rough. The smoother they are, the better they will lend themselves to whatever you're painting, whether it's dots or not. If you really like a stone that you found that is not super smooth, like this one here is a good example. It's smooth, but if you've done this enough that you've experienced a situation where you thought a rock was nice and smooth and then you started dotting on it and realized, hey, you know what, that's got little pits and it's messing up my dots, you'll learn that you can still take that rock home, but you can put spackle on it and smooth it right out, sand it down, and then base coat it, and it'll be great. But the smoother they are on their own, the better, because then you always have the option of leaving part of the natural stone's color to show. And then when that is varnished or you put epoxy resin on it, it can really look beautiful. So I've got a variety of rocks here for different purposes. The flatter they are, and you'll notice that a lot of these rocks are kind of flat, the better. I look for something that has a flat bottom so that when it's being displayed on a flat surface, it's not going to be tippy. If you get a big round rock or even sort of a round rock, sometimes it'll want to rock back and forth. So you want to make sure that anything that you bring home to paint on has at least one side that's nice and flat and is going to give it a good foundation as far as not being tippy. This one's actually a little tippy, but we'll see if we can work with that. Some of the rounder ones like this and this and maybe like that. These are all good shapes for doing mandala designs. This one here is kind of broken off here, but then it's also been worn by the ocean waves. I'm imagining maybe some water here and a sunset or a sunrise scene utilizing this arch shape. So we'll see what I can do with that. Some of these larger stones I picked up because I've been asked to create a seashore scene with shells, which I've done before, and those I like to do a little bit larger. So several of these are possibilities for that. And again, I'm checking them all to see how flat they are. Some of them are oblong. I kind of like. That one might be a good mandala stone. I do like a bit of an oblong shape for different things. This one's a really wonderful round, large, flat, smooth rock. Got a little tippiness to it, but not bad. And don't mind my spit, but I want to see what it looks like when it's wet. So it's got a pinkiness to it. So that could be really pretty if I leave some of that to show. This one's a bit triangular. I think I got more than I realized. Another possibility for a beach scene. This one was just a good size. Wow, I've really, okay, brought home more than I intended. That one's, you know, I don't love when they look chipped and have like layers showing. I don't love that look, but this one was just so smooth and round that I really couldn't pass that up. I liked that one. Here's another real nice round flat one. That one's got some chips in it, but very minor. There's another round one. I've got quite a few now for mandalas. Oh, this was one of the first ones I picked up and put. I don't know why. You know, you get fussier the longer you're at the beach, and sometimes the first rocks that you put in are not ideal. This one's really thick, and that one might make a good doorstop. Maybe something I can sell in person, but something that's thick like this is really heavy, and the shipping is going to be killer. That one's nice too. And you'll see they're pretty flat on the bottom. I like that one. I like the color on that. That's sort of a creamy look to it. And here's another smaller but really nice round one. And this is the last one. Again, a little bit more oblong. Can do almost anything on that. So yeah, I did pretty good today. There's a limit to how much I can take home before it gets to be too heavy to carry. So this is pretty heavy, but I'm feeling pretty good. I usually go to the beach twice a year or maybe a little more. So these will last me for quite a while. So good luck searching for rocks near you. If you're not near a beach, just see what you can find. And keep those pointers in mind. It's really hard to find anything that's quite this smooth inland. I know, because I not long ago lived further inland. But you can still find decent rocks, especially if you live near a small river, like a stream. You might have some river rocks, that kind of thing. So see what you can find so that you're not spending money on rocks. Talk to you later.